Welcome to Inside British Royals. This is your exclusive look inside the world's most famous family. We are exploring the scandals, secrets, and power plays that define the modern monarchy. If you are new here, please do well to hit that subscribe button for more updates. The world expected them to hide in shame. After their parents were disgraced and the public demanded they give up their titles, many assumed Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie would simply disappear. They were wrong. Their story isn't about surrender, it's about survival. In the unforgiving glare of the royal spotlight, being born with a title is one thing. Keeping your place is another. For the daughters of the disgraced Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, that truth is being tested like never before. While the public calls for them to be stripped of their titles, they face a verdict from within the palace that might be even harsher. This isn't a story about a sudden, shocking move. It's a story about the desperate, calculated choices two princesses must make to survive right now. To understand the crisis swallowing Beatrice and Eugenie, you have to look at the inferno sparked by their parents. The House of York, once a senior branch of the monarchy, is now a toxic brand. At the center is their father, Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, whose connection to the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein has been a catastrophic and unrelenting disaster. The fallout has been immense. In February 2026, Andrew was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office, a stunning development tied to allegations he may have shared confidential government documents with Epstein during his time as a UK trade envoy. While he was released on bail, the damage was done. But the toxicity doesn't stop with Andrew. Their mother, Sarah Ferguson, has also been deeply entangled in the Epstein saga. Extensive email correspondence revealed a disturbingly close relationship long after his 2008 conviction for soliciting a minor. In one email, she reportedly called him a supreme friend. More damningly, emails and flight records suggest that Ferguson took her daughters, Beatrice and Eugenie, to visit Epstein in Miami just days after his 2009 release from prison, with records indicating Epstein paid for their flights. Sources say the princesses are mortified and aghast at their parents' actions, feeling duped and appalled by the revelations. They reportedly had no knowledge of the extent of the criminality and believed their father's denials. But in the court of public opinion, guilt by association is a powerful force. The name York has become radioactive, and Beatrice and Eugenie, through no direct fault of their own, are caught in the blast zone. With the York family name in tatters, a deafening chorus has emerged from the public and royal experts alike. Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie must renounce their titles. This isn't just quiet discontent. It's a full-throated demand for accountability. Leading the charge is royal biographer Andrew Loney, who has been unflinching in his assessment. They should renounce their titles, he stated bluntly. That's the first thing they should do because that's why there is interest. Loney's point cuts to the heart of the matter. The titles Her Royal Highness and Princess aren't just polite formalities, they are currency. He points to Beatrice's work, arguing her royal status is leveraged for commercial gain. She's always Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice when she's doing things. She's really Mrs. Mapelli-Mozzi now, but if she were billed as that, no one would give a few minutes. This sentiment is echoed by critics who argue the princesses are following in their parents' footsteps by using royal status to make money. The argument is that their titles, a birthright as grandchildren of a monarch, give them a platform that wouldn't otherwise exist. This has led to intense scrutiny of their professional lives. Eugenie is a director at the Hauser v. Wirth Art Gallery, while Beatrice works in the tech sector. However, even Eugenie's work with the Anti-Slavery Collective, a charity she co-founded, has been branded preposterously inappropriate by Loney, given her family's links to a convicted sex trafficker. While some experts caution that giving up their titles could backfire as an admission of guilt, the pressure is immense. Their positions in the line of succession, Beatrice is 9th and Eugenie is 12th, are being questioned in the context of their father's disgrace. Ministers are reportedly discussing removing Andrew from the line of succession, a move requiring an act of parliament. While there are no official plans to extend this to his daughters, the fact that the conversation is even happening shows how severe this crisis is. While the public debates their titles, a colder verdict is being handed down from inside the palace. Beatrice and Eugenie are facing a harsh reality. They are being systematically sidelined from the institution they were born into. The most glaring sign is their reported ban from Royal Ascot in 2026. For years, the sisters were a fixture at the prestigious horse racing event, but according to multiple reports, they have been told not to attend. This decision, said to follow high-level palace meetings, has reportedly left Beatrice feeling completely blindsided. This is apparently part of a wider decision to exclude the princesses from all public-facing royal events for the foreseeable future. Even more chilling are reports that Prince William has taken a hardline stance. Sources claim William has advised other senior royals not to be photographed alongside Beatrice and Eugenie. It's a calculated move to create visual distance and ensure the core of the monarchy isn't tainted by the York family's scandals. This institutional survival strategy seems to be overriding family ties. Royal experts note that William and Kate have never been particularly close to his cousins, and the current crisis has only deepened the divide. King Charles is said to remain protective of his nieces, but the message from the future of the monarchy appears clear. Beatrice and Eugenie are in an utterly impossible position, caught between their parents and the cold reality of the institution. They lost taxpayer-funded police protection years ago in the push for a slimmed-down monarchy, and now they are being pushed even further out. Faced with public outrage, calls to drop their titles, and an escalating palace freeze-out, what can Beatrice and Eugenie possibly do next? Instead of a single shock move, they are navigating a series of impossible choices, with every option carrying immense risk. Their primary focus, according to sources, is self-preservation and protecting their own families. Both are now mothers. Beatrice has 2 daughters, Sienna and Athena, while Eugenie has 2 sons, August and Ernest. One source noted Eugenie is in crisis mode, and all she wants is to protect her children from this hideous situation. The weight of their parents' legacy threatens to crush not just their own lives, but the lives of the next generation. So what are their options? They could publicly renounce their titles, a move some commentators say would show integrity and respect for public opinion. Or they could try to ride out the storm, hoping their independent careers and lower-profile charity work will eventually speak for itself. Complicating matters are their relationships within the family. Eugenie is reportedly still very close with Prince Harry, who has proven there is a life beyond the institution. Sources claim she has been leaning on him for support, which could further strain her relationship with William and Kate. Any move to formally work with Harry and Meghan in California, as has been speculated, would likely be seen as choosing a side and could end her relationship with the senior royals for good. This isn't a story with an easy answer. The princesses are walking a tightrope, with personal loyalty on one side and institutional survival on the other. They are not fighting for a central role as working royals. They are fighting to not be erased completely. The saga of Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie has become a fascinating, real-time study in survival. Cornered by public fury and palace protocol, their inheritance poisoned by their parents' actions, the easy path would be to fade into obscurity. But they seem determined to forge a different future. They are navigating an impossible situation, balancing private family loyalty with the ruthless demands of public duty. Their every move is now a test of their judgment and their resolve. This high-stakes ordeal is their best hope to secure a future within the royal fold, not as central players, but as survivors who manage to escape the ruins of their own house. But the final act of this drama is far from over. The question remains, what is the right move for 2 women caught in a crossfire they didn't create? Is it possible to salvage their lives from the wreckage, or will they be left isolated, cut off by their family, and rejected by the institution they are trying so hard to appease? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Is it time for Beatrice and Eugenie to forge their own path, or are they forever bound to the legacy of the House of York?